Yeah, it was fascinating. This referendum campaign was already a pretty ferocious tussle. It just seems to me to be becoming more and more intense, with what was already a pretty fractious argument over the impact of the potential decision by these banks to relocate their registered headquarters and whether or not that will have any impact. There's already quite a barney about that. Now that has gone up another level by this accusation from Alex Salmond that in effect the Treasury deliberately leaked the information about RBS to journalists last night, basically to unsettle the nationalist camp, to basically undermine the nationalist case. Now, speaking to folk in the Treasury, they vehemently deny this. They describe Mr. Salmond's claims as, quotes, absurd, a desperate distraction tactic. Their version of events is that they were contacted last night by journalists who were asking the Treasury about a statement put out by Lloyds Bank, who had indicated they were going to relocate their legal home. And in the context of that conversation, questions were asked about RBS, to which the Treasury responded. In other words, the Treasury version of events is, we didn't put this out here in the public domain. It was journalists who started it, journalists who asked the questions, and that is how the information came about. But it just gives you a sense of how extraordinarily charged this whole campaign has become.